Okay. Should be good to go. Hold on. Display is a bit dim. Settings, brightness. There we go. Okay. So, if I recall correctly, I needed to get a couple of things. Coal being one of the big ones. Because I'll need to get plastics for this. That's all set up. And sulfur. So, coal and oil products. Where do I want to pull coal from? I'll probably take it from here. Mainly because, well, it's right here. You just pull it down. As for oil, hmm. So I have, what, 17 oil per second here. And I can pull that up directly, pretty much to up here. How do I want to do that? Well, I can start with that. Let's go ahead and get oil up there. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, so here's all the oil stuff. I will need oil, of course, and I will also need to pull up water at some point. I guess I have a bunch in my logistics network. How many pipes do I have? Couple hundred. Ugh, excuse me. Been a bit drowsy, so I will be yawning a bit. Oop. Shoot. Guess this is better done from the map view, huh? These trees are a pain. Let's see here. I'll just put those there. I'm over here to grab my car. It's fine. It's whatever. Do I still have some of these lying around? Yes. It's only 17 per second, so I'm not too worried about it. I can come up over here. Kind of. Not really. I can go through where the bus is supposed to be, because there's no trees where the belts go. Okay. It'd also be nice to move the solid fuel line. Okay. Let these bots do their thing. There you go. Okay, so got oil up here. Kind of. I also need to pull water. How do I want to go about that? I could pull it up this way. I mean, I do already have a thing for water here. Yeah, and I can just pull this all the way up. I guess I gotta head back. As I need to craft the underground pipes. There we go. That's run out. Go ahead and get rid of it. Those are gone, or not useful anymore. Actually, hold on. Yeah, there's a couple bits of iron that I do want to mine out. Just do this. Those can go, that can go, that can go. Yeah, that, or no, this one can't go, because it's powering these two. Actually, that's completely wrong. I do not want it to go there. Look at me being dumb. That should go there. Okay. So, I've got water. I've got oil. This whole bus idea was kind of overzealous, I guess is the term. Or I wanted to make a bus too badly because I haven't really done many good bus faces. I should have just stuck to what I'm used to. Let me see here. Real quick, what's up with... Okay. It seems fine. Is it fine? Yeah, it's fine. Kind of. Been having some issues with OBS here and there, so I've been unable to really stream recently. But it looks like it's working fine for now, at the very least. Okay, so I need something like this. This takes 20. Is this at minimum? Or no, it isn't. Because this gives 8... 18. Ah, okay, so I have 178 oil per second. So if I have 9 of these, how many of them do I have here? 10. Do I need oil down here for any reason? I mean, there's batteries, but batteries aren't being used. Sulfur is not being used. Lubricant is not being used. Plastic is kind of being used. I guess there's no harm in making some more not foundry. Refinery. Foundries aren't until later. Okay, stone bricks. Gears. Green circuits. I'll make one, and then I will just yoink this. I guess I can copy the whole thing. Okay, I need a spot to build. Okay, so fix that up real quick. I'll need 3 of these. With the heavy oil. And I need how many? 9? Nine of these for the light oil. what I can do, something like that. And then I can do this. Oop. And then I could have an extra one here for lubricant. Yeah. And then I can have light oil come up and over. And then I need a couple of tanks to manage this. Can put this one here. And then this one here. Connect green wire to these two. And then I need to copy that here. Okay, it doesn't want to. Oh, I don't need to copy it. It's set in these. Okay, that's fine. So that should work fine. Then all that's left is for these to all be connected. And then that can go to the petroleum gas. There we go. There's oil. And I'll go ahead and line this up to here. Do I want it here or... Might as well just slap it down right there. Cool. And then... Yeah, this can go away. At least the tree clearing goes away pretty, fast. Okay. Solid fuel is cheap. I could just do that real quick. Plastics, on the other hand, as well as sulfuric acid. I guess I should probably just make some more. What do I need? 132 underground pipes. 13, 10, 2. Can make 2 of those pretty quickly. I have 1. I'd need 9. So that's 90 stone brick. Like that. A bunch of steel. I have a bunch of steel. Bunch of green circuits, bunch of iron gears. Well, bunch of iron gears I've got over here. It's not nearly enough, but it's better than nothing. Green chips. 8, 9, and 10, huh? Oh, I needed some more pipes. Cool. It works out, though. One sec. My ear... it's kind of itchy. There we go. Cool. That'll take its time. Okay. 2 of those. I need 13 of these chemical plants, which means I need more pipes. I need more green circuits. Do that. And then I need 132 undergrounds. Each underground takes, what, 10? 5. 5 iron, 10. Okay, so 5 iron, which means I'm gonna need more. Go. If I make 32 real quick, I can't. There's 22. Now I just need how many? 11 stacks. Oh, I doubled it by accident. Oh well. It's the math stuff. Okay. 8. There we go. Now I could do some quick math here. So I need 80, which means I need 40 crafts, which means I need 400. 400 pipes. Hey, look at that. Happen to have a pretty decent amount of iron to make 400 pipes. There we go. That'll give me my pipes that I need. And then I just need to grab some iron. I guess I didn't need to drop them off because I was putting full stacks in anyway. Need another stack of iron. There we go. And done. Should probably make more of these. I guess it's fine. Built right on top of a coal patch. Oh well. Okay, so that should be this set up and ready to go. Now I simply need to pull power. These aren't powered. Yeah, whatever. That'll get it all powered up. This doesn't have any connection length issues. Nope. How does this look? It's missing a pipe. Cool. No longer gonna need this for anything. So it can go. Yep. And, oh. I don't really need this accumulator here. It seems to be doing just fine without it. And realistically, I should probably have undergrounds here. Okay, I need to fix this pipeline, and then I can come back for the water. There you go. Oil filled. Grab my bot. And then water pipe should be good to go. There we go. And that is oil up and running again. Except I don't have the water. And also I need to be able to pull lubricant out. Okay. Coal. I've got this patch here. I've got this patch here. I kind of want to draw from this patch. I can't fit a miner in between these, but I can fit miners in here with space. Hello, welcome to the stream. How much coal do I need? So for this, about 8 coal per second. Ooh, actually. That can't fit on a yellow belt. Takes too much coal. So I'll need to upgrade those. And let's see. So coal is coming from here. So it's the first belt underneath the steel and stone. Okay, so I need... What's my extraction rate at the moment? 0.6. So each miner gives 0.6 per second. I need at least 8 for the grenades, and then I also need some for plastics, which I should probably go ahead and get set up. Which belt are plastics coming in on? Wait, that's the first belt. Wait. Okay. Someone messed up. There we go. That'll be for plastics. Second belt. Is that also plastics? No, that's sulfur. I can't do that one because that one's sulfur. Hold on. That'll be sulfur. This one will be plastics. This one will be coal. Okay, whatever. Coal, sulfur, plastic. Coal, sulfur, plastic. Coal needs to go this far. Sulfur and plastic are going to be coming from here. Sulfur is water and petroleum gas. Cool. That's easy. How much per second does it make? Because I can go up to 30. This will make 2 per second. Okay. So, how am I gonna do this? I'll just do 5. That, 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 and that. This will give me sulfur, about 10 per second. So I want to do something like this. And then fast inserters. There we go. That'll be sulfur. I can bring this up to this second belt here, huh? There we go. There's sulfur. As for plastics, I also should do solid fuel. What do I want to do solid fuel? I can do solid fuel here. How much solid fuel? I'm not going to be using a lot, am I? I should actually turn it into rocket fuel. Because rocket fuel has the vehicle bonuses. Well, better vehicle bonuses. So, let's see here. Do that. Hold on. Let me figure out the ratio here again. So, rocket fuel takes 0.5 and 0.5. And this makes 1. So it's a 1 to 2. So if I have 2 of these with a gap and 1 of these, ooh, that doesn't quite work because I would need to output. I could do something like this. It's not as compact, but it does work. And all it takes as input is light oil. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll just do 2 for now. As I don't really need... And then I can go ahead and get rid of you guys. There's a few things I need. Okay, so I need some underground pipes. I need 5 chemical plants, 4 red undergrounds, and 3 yellow undergrounds. Well, undergrounds take gears, so I need gears. I will also need a lot of plates. You and you. 7 of these takes pipes and circuits. Pipes I have. Circuits I also have, but not as readily available. Do I have... I have some in a chest over here, but I don't really have a green circuit storage being pulled off of a belt. I should probably grab the ones in storage. This is all iron. There's some steel in here I can take. Bunch of random junk. How much? I have 1 green science. So let me go ahead and tell a bot to put a green science in there. And then as for blue science, I can just tell them to dump anything they have into here. Yeah, 56. Cool. And then I can dump that. And I need a few undergrounds. And that should work out. I'm just gonna dump the blue science on here, because I might as well. Okay, so got that. I need to get my coal going. Once coal's going, then I can worry about the plastics. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, that's fine. Can't place one there. Do that. Go ahead and grab that. A bit more coal here. A bit more coal here. At least it appears to have a bit more coal. It does not. And then I should be able to just drag these over. And power it. That should be good. And that should be good. And now I just need a 4-to-1 balancer. I mean, I guess this should work. That reaches. Okay. Let me grab this blueprint. Slap it down here. And then all I need to do is simply filter like so. Or no, wait. Vertical flip. And then get one of these. There we go. That'll work. And then I've got my one built. Oop. Can these trees get out of the way, please? Thank you very much. Can't see what I'm doing. Okay, and then coal was the first belt here, huh? That's a cute emote. I don't have any emotes yet. I'll need to figure out what I want to do for those eventually. Would be nice to get some. Okay, I need a bunch of undergrounds. I need iron, not belts. Okay, iron. Yoink. Iron's doing iron things, as it does. 14, so 1, 2, 3, -1. I need 8 splitters. And then I need 24 red undergrounds. Which means 24 yellow undergrounds. Oh, got a gifted sub? That's funny. I need 12. And then a bunch of gears. I have 11 and need 24. Got the 8 splitters though, I can go ahead and put those in. Get some more of these gears. Pulling from 4 assemblers here. It's still not fast enough. One more should do it. Yep. That should be coal sorted. I guess that shouldn't be... shouldn't be limited. Just waiting on those splitters now. Where are they at? There they are. Well, there's some of them. Where are the rest? Anyway. What is this doing here? Can I reach that with... I definitely can. This thing... Refuel is set up for any fuel type, yes. I'll need to... Well, first off, get this actually running. But I need to go ahead and drain this belt. How lovely. Inventory full of solid fuel, huh? There's the coal going. Looking good. Bleeding the belts is always a chore. Okay. Let me grab a bit of iron. Make myself an underground pipe. And, kickstart this thing here, huh? Oh, the power line didn't reach. In that case, I will move it over by one and put another power line here. Okay, that can go. That can go. All of this is no longer necessary. Slowly but surely dismantling this spaghetti horror, I guess. It's valid enough word there. Spaghetti monster. I mean, spaghetti's functional. Just sometimes it's difficult to manage. That is looks so good. I love that. These bots just basically unzipping this old belt. This will stress my power network a little bit. Yeah, Roboports were doing 2.4 megawatts, and now they're drawing 18. 9 times the power draw. Sounds about right. But, I've got nuclear, so... Nuclear is pretty good indeed. So this will get rocket fuel all the way over to here. And with rocket fuel over here, then I can swap out my trains to be running on rocket fuel instead of solid. I guess I don't really need to have these. What's my logistic bots count? Is not good. Not good enough for me to just toss that. What's going on with this? Stupid cable. Okay. Grab that stuff out. Toss that in. This in here. You can go in there. All just a bunch of miscellaneous things. I should probably get rid of those yellow inserters, as I do not need them. Go ahead and take this. That's fine. That's fine. I'll do this. It's a lot of solid fuel. I'm not sure what I'm ever gonna do with that, any of it, but I've got it. And wood. I'm not really needing this right now. Okay. So, I have coal. Because I have coal and sulfur, they're stopped here. Wait, what is this? This is plastic? Yeah, this is plastic. You are plastic? No, you're sulfur. What? Am I just dumb? You're sulfur. Sulfur's done. Coal. Coal is here. I didn't need to fill that in. Grenades are going. What do you need? You need yellow. You need iron. Oh. Okay, there's military science going. No, red ammo production is good to go. Grenade production is good to go. These are all full up on grenades and walls. Walls should be fine. I should probably upgrade these to stack inserters. I only have one, or I'm missing a splitter. Brother. Okay, I need plastic. Plastic is quite simple. In fact, I could probably do a couple here. How much plastic do I need? I need... Uh... 2, 4.5. And... Oops. Huh. Why? Oh. My stream disconnected. That's why. Cool. So fun. Anyways... Let me go ahead and pull coal. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Go ahead and bring down some coal. I don't need much, so it should be fine. I need a splitter. Splitter done. I need 3 of these. There's 3 of those. Realistically, I don't need much of these here anymore. How's this storage looking? Practically full. Okay. So... yeah. I'll need to get Kovarex processing going, but that's a whole thing. Okay. Coal will go down here. And I have... well, I guess I'll do it this way. And then red here. There we go. Now I just need to power it, like so, and we're good to go. Plastic is set up. And since I do not need much plastic for now, this should be fine. Though I could set up another one just in case. Yeah, this is working as intended and perfectly fine. The only thing is that can bottleneck this or block this is the petroleum gas, but if I'm doing research, I'll be using petroleum gas like crazy. And I also need another chemical plant. Yoink. There we go. Okay, that's a redundant connection. I can get rid of these. And it's looking fine. Oh, nuclear reactors needed some fuel. Look at that. Steam buffer ended up empty? Yep, that it did. The furnaces are kicking in again. That's why. Couple of furnaces running. Just how it is. I should probably fill these all with efficiency modules. How many do I have? A couple hundred. How many of these do I have? 1,000. Yeah, that's, okay, so each one of these is 24, so that's 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. There go the box. And that should get this going up again. Yep. Already got another 100. Cool. I'll go ahead and get this whole smelting block set up with efficiency. It's minus 60 for their power and pollution, which is perfect. So that'll take them from their 180 kilowatts down to 72. Yep. Okay. Plastic should be going. Yep, plastic is going. It's flowing perfectly fine. Red circuits are flowing. Coming over here, meeting up with the engines. And blue circuit is, or blue science is going. Blue circuits are not going to be for a little while. Okay, so with that, I can start researching more stuff. What do I want to research? I could do quality. But I feel like that's... Oh, hey. Thanks for the follow. I'm doing okay. Day has been okay, I guess. I had some stuff I had to do earlier. OBS was being a pain. Stream disconnected a bit. Yeah, I play pretty frequently. I play for myself as well as streams. Playing with friends sometimes. I've done a couple of multiplayer streams. Minecraft, Risk of Rain, Astroneer. It's a lot of questions. I do play other games. I've currently got a Terraria playthrough that I'm doing as well as a Minecraft playthrough. I'm planning to play many other games as well in the future and go back to a couple that I need to go back to. Customization of my channel, huh? Yeah, I get asked about that pretty frequently by people trying to sell me stuff. It'd be great to customize my channel, but I'd do that myself. I'm not planning on paying anyone for it. Probably never will. I've got my own connections that I can use if I really need something done. But I'm working on it. Yep. Yeah, no. I do not need to look at your artwork because I know you're just gonna ask me to pay you for some. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Yes, I have a Discord. It's linked in my channel. I have a Discord server. But don't go promoting yourself in there. Yeah, no, this is let's see here. There we go. Okay, cool. Or selling or anything like that. It's just a nuisance, to be honest. There've been a couple of times where it turns out it wasn't a bot, but I'm still not gonna pay for stuff. I got more important things to buy, like food. Anyway, what was I doing? Science. Yes. I need to get labs. Labs are a thing that I need. I have 15 labs. I could put down some labs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy. Paste. Paste. Let me go ahead and get some of these down. Set this to stack size of 1. So that way they aren't being dumb. Go ahead and pull these on over here. Oop. And get these inserters set up and ready to pull some science. There we go. There it is. Science should be good to go there. First thing I'm going to do is lab research speed. Second thing I'm going to do is lab research speed. And then some more lab research speed until I can't afford it anymore. Do I have productivity? No. I should probably go ahead and throw that into the labs. Oh. I'll do that. So that way they don't start pulling the science until I have the productivity in there. I need 30. Shouldn't be too hard, given that I just need green circuits. When you come over here, I should have some green circuits on a belt. No? Yes. Hello there, green circuits. Let me just run off this way and yoink a lot of circuits. Because I need to be able to make 30. Oh, no, I need red. I need to be able to make 30 productivity modules. There we go. So I'll just do 6 sets of productivity modules in these assemblers here. Each one takes 5, right? Yeah. So 30 should be good. Uh-huh. $25. There we go. I always reply to people in the chat if I can, but Looks like this one was probably a bot, as I'm not getting any reply from them now, and all they did was try to promote their stuff. Yay. I've always been zero tolerance for bots, and never appreciate them in any situation. Like, seriously. I get y'all just want money. And here's the worst part. Some of these bots that are trying to sell their art for customization of the channel, it's AI. I'm not gonna use AI for my channel. I absolutely hate generative AI as well. Like, statistical AI and all that stuff. Like, AI in the. For doing, like, calculations. I'm all for that. Because, it's kind of its intended purpose. Generative AI is just bad. You're using a program to make something that's supposed to be art. It's not even good. Taking the human element out of creativity, it never ends up well. And when it comes to like writing stuff, that doesn't work either. Like, sure, you can give, I don't know, ChatGPT a prompt and it'll reply in some way. And there are times where, yeah, it's more useful than going out onto Google and getting a bunch of ads for completely unrelated stuff. But people end up using effectively what's a resource for the internet to cheat their way through creative stuff, which is not how you're supposed to do it. The influx of kids writing essays with AI to pass their classes and all that. Yeah, I mean, nothing's really stopping them, but you're almost guaranteed to fail the assignment because AI does not write well, and it's pretty easy to tell when it is what wrote your essay. If you want to cheat, just cheat. Don't use AI for your projects. There you go. Behold the science. What's my science per minute gonna be at here, huh? It's not gonna be good, because I'm only got 15 labs, but that's why I'm researching lab speed. Looks like I'm getting 30 there. Yep, 30 science per minute. Sounds about right. And that's with a free 8% science on top of it. Or not on top of it, but like factored in. It's not exactly 30 science per minute there. It's a bit lower. Because each one of these is researching at a minus 10% speed penalty, but with an 8% productivity bonus. So it's like 0.98. speed. Yep. There's a dip in the graph there. If I go into production, science, we'll go to the last minute. Yeah, 29, 30. So it's like 29 point something. And it's only red and green science right now that's being consumed. So. Okay, clear that, clear that. Copper cables, huh? My most produced item. It's funny. Coming up on an hour and a half of stream time already. I'm not sure exactly how long I'm gonna stream. I'll go until I feel like stopping, I guess. My schedule kind of out the window anyway at this point. So 30-ish science per minute with no lab speed bonus. And this speed bonus is 20%. So that should get me up to, what, 36 science per minute? And I'm producing science at a rate of... What was my rate that I'm going for? Let's see. Each one of these is 0.15. And I have 10. 1.5 per second. 1.5 per second times 60. If I can do math right now. That's 90 per minute. So I could research 3 times as fast without production messing up. Is that another follow? Who followed? Daniel Fandrin? I think. Probably. I probably messed up, but it's fine. What streamer ever gets people's names right, right? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is nice to get a few more followers. Get more people with notifications on, right? I just need 3 viewers in order to get my affiliate. I've already got my follower goal, so that's nice. Once I get affiliate and finish up one of these series I'm working on, well, first I want to start up my Lobotomy Corporation playthrough again, because, well, 1, it performed well, and 2, I enjoyed it. And I still need to finish that game off. But then the second one that I finish will then be replaced with Dark Souls. I will be playing through the entire Dark Souls series in order on stream to celebrate getting affiliate. Now, it's not going to be like in one session, of course. It's going to be over time. But Dark Souls is supposed to be a pretty good game, and I've never played it, so it'll be fun having a bunch of people watching me rage at a game that I shouldn't be raging at. Well, I guess it is kind of designed to make you upset. It's difficult. Only one difficulty setting, and it's fuck you. Yeah. Okay. So science is going. What was I planning to do? Well, I guess I need to research a couple of things. Things I need to research are low density structure and processing units, because that's prerequisites for the rocket silo to get me to space science. And I need space science for the Covarex enrichment process because I'm starting to run into storage issues, and this will resolve that. I can also end up making nuclear fuel. Ooh. Nuclear fuel for my trains. That would be nice. Um, there's also lasers, which would be nice. Flamethrowers, potentially for base defense. What's under military? I could get the tank. That's about it. Energy shields. Oh, that's right. The power armor. Power armor would be nice to have, but that is locked behind processing units, it seems. So, processing units and low density structures are definitely good. It would be nice to get the inserter capacity for bulk inserters, as well as braking force for my trains. I can get 2 more levels of that. Each one's, or 2 more, 2 initial levels. Yeah, okay, so that'll be 25% braking force, which will make them go faster. Explosives could be nice, but I don't really have a use for it until I plan on getting either cliff explosives or military. I don't really need the gate right now. Damage is always nice to have. I can get that up to 5. So it'll go 40, 60, 80, and that takes yellow. So I can get 80% damage bonus. And shooting speed is 50, 80, 110. That's not bad. That's not bad. Though I think I should go for lasers. Lasers are really good, especially especially on a spaceship. So the thing with the space stuff, also I'm now up to 45 science per minute. Factoriopedia. Space. So the asteroid chunks, the small ones have a 20% laser resistance, right? But anything can take these out. They're tiny. The medium ones have 90% laser resistance, and that's what I run into when going to one of the next 3 planets. Big ones I don't have to worry about until going to Aquilo, and then the huge ones are after the end of the game. So medium asteroids are what I'm going to have to deal with. They have a 90% laser resistance with 400 health. And lasers by default do 20 damage. So they're doing 2 damage, effectively. And shoot at 1.5 times per second. So their damage per second would be 30. But with these asteroids, it's not 30, it's 3. So that's a whole 100 uh, 33 seconds of continuous fire from one laser. That's a whole 2 minutes. No matter what speed you're going, 2 minutes is not going to be fast enough to take out one of these. Naturally, if you have 2 times the lasers, it takes half the time. But with these upgrades, with the bonuses for laser damage and shooting speed, so that's 20, 40, 70, 120. So that basically doubles the damage. 120? No, 110. So it goes from doing 3 damage to 6.3. And then the shooting speed for lasers 10, 30, 60, and 90. So that doubles it again. A laser-based spaceship. If I can find a nice spot to view this at, by any chance. Right here is fine. So, there's only a few lasers on here, and then a couple on the side. And I use this in my personal playthrough that I don't have anymore. It's a nuclear-powered one, because why not? And it only has one thruster on it. Here, this actually works out pretty well. So it's a single thruster, and it's pretty slow, but it works. So this should be fine. I won't need any ammo production, and it's all just lasers. I've even got a sushi belt set up to properly have the asteroids going around without any issues. And then ice here gets melted into water, goes up here into these, which disables the fuel and oxidizer, which I don't know why those aren't set. Disables the fuel and oxidizers from being made with the water to make sure that the lasers never lose power. I just need, a couple of fuel cells in order to actually run this. So that's like the only thing that I need to stock up on. Which is nice. Very nice. Okay, lab research speed is going up to about 60-ish now, looks like. 55.7. Which means that these things are going to be running pretty well. They're currently all still backed up, which is good. But these two are what's going to be running here. Looks like we're using half of the assemblers just over. This one's using about exactly half. And this is a 30-second science. Some of these are 60, some of these are 15. Lasers are 30. And shooting speed gets up to 60 after the first one. Okay, so what do I want to research first? Processing units are good, and I will need low density. So I think I'll go ahead and get the processing units. I'll get the power armor as well. And then low density structure. And then rocket silo. because I want to get the white science going, so that way I have the Covarex, because, well, it's very important that I get Covarex going. Bot upgrades I will not be able to get until yellow science is done, or purple science as well. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. Utility science, I'm thinking I'm going to wait for the purple and yellow science until after I've already gone to Vulcanus. Maybe. Well, purple science isn't too bad. It just takes a lot of rails. And rails are, well, if I need 30 per, it's 15 stone, 15 steel, 15 iron sticks. So that's 5 stone per science pack. And it crafts. How fast? How fast do you craft? 21 seconds. So I'd be needing to input more than 1 rail per second. And, well, it's not. The production isn't too bad, but the transporting of belts, or of rails via belts, might be an issue. Because if I'm wanting to make, you know, the whole 1.5 per second, it's it's going to be a lot of stone used. I'll need to get proper stone mine and get that belted, cause I'd probably end up using like a whole red belt for it. I feel like, cause I need the stone bricks as well for the electric furnaces. Speaking of electric furnaces, that looks to be good. Let me go ahead and grab this. Fill all of these. And you guys can sort that out yourself. Did I miss one? I missed one. I missed two. I missed three. And four. Did I miss any in here? Actually, I can just do this, huh? I mean, this works. Just to make sure that they're all set up. Cool. Yep. Bot's doing bot things. Lab research speed is going. Once I have the silo, I'll be getting getting to work on actually setting up a silo and getting the stuff going. I guess I should go ahead and get the braking force upgrades as well. I think I'll want that before Well, no, I'll get that after the processing units, so that way I can actually start working on something. Let's see here. I should probably... Should probably call the stream here soon. Just go ahead and clear out some of these real quick. I don't have bots over here. Okay, that's set. That, 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 that can go, that can go. Those, and that one. Should probably connect these up. Let me do that real quick. Do I have... Yeah, I do. This. Where am I going at? Right here. There we go. Cool. And... there. Okay, I'm just gonna do that, but then move any belts, as they are not needed. There we go. And then I can copy this, and just put one up here. And then, I don't know, something like this. That'll hook that up. And they can manage that mine pretty easily. Should probably get this working better, but I need to wait for Covarex first because, well, this. It is full. Let me grab some chests. How many chests do I have? I have one chest. Because I want to keep the uranium mining going. Kind of did this in a bad method here. Yeah, I got it to sort itself out regardless. Interesting. And I've got 2 chests left over here. There you go. There we go. Now I've got a full count of how much I have. Got 40,238 and 200. 235. And then I have 200 and something. Fuel. Really doesn't take much. I mean, it's what? 1 235 and 19 238 to make 10. So, 20 uranium. It's a nice thing about nuclear in any situation, actually, because like IRL nuclear is pretty good as well. Though it does have its issues. It's not a perfect solution. I do like the idea of using nuclear over coal and, you know, fossil fuels, but both of them are technically non-renewable, so it doesn't matter which one you pick. Nuclear does tend to be cleaner, though. And, well, the byproducts are kind of easier to deal with compared to the smog known as pollution. That's just a personal take, though. Just read a couple of things about how, like, the pros and cons of going full nuclear. I mean, if we could use fully renewable resources, like solar, wind, hydro, like, that'd be great, but they output so little compared to what we have. I mean, the same thing can... Factorio's pretty good about it, because, like, the steam engine here produces 900 kilowatts. Solar panel, which takes up, you know, about the same space. Here, let me do... So that's... And then that for nuclear. This is 900 kilowatts. This is, I'll round up, 6 megawatts. So, one of these, and nuclear has a few of them. In order to get one of these, I would need 6 of these, basically. Right? Well, 7, because I'm rounding up. So everything's going to be rounded up a little bit. I'd need 7 of these. So this one is 7 times more dense than these. Each one of steam turbine, though, using, you know, coal, is 900. I would need 8, 9, 10. That. So, as you can see, the power density of renewable things like solar is very much because, like, one of these turbines is 7 engines, and one engine is 15 panels. But then on top of that, the panels don't work all the time. So you effectively have to double it. And then not only do you need the power generation, but you also need a bunch of storage for it. And I'm just eyeballing it here, but let's see. How's that ratio looking? A bit off. I think it's less, more so like this. So, like, each one turbine is effectively the same as having 30 panels and a bunch of accumulators. And I have, well, 32 of these from 2 reactors that aren't even on all the time. Because I have low power draw, of course, but they consume very little fuel. So this will probably last me forever. But, of course, I'm not going to be staying with 2 reactors for my entire base. My power demand will increase a lot. Exponentially, even. So, I mean, the same thing applies to real life, where nuclear is very low demand for inputs, aside from water for the coolant, and like depleted cells, because we have such a low input demand, there's a low output. And it can be dealt with pretty easily, in a sense. And then there's coal and other solid burnables, which, you know, it's like a whole thing. Anyway, enough of my rambling. I'm gonna have to go ahead and end my stream here. I've got some stuff I need to take care of. And next stream, I will be doing blue circuits. I'll get myself some power armor, get some low density structures, and we'll be getting the rocket silo researched. Let's see, save game. Yes. So yeah, I will see you guys probably on Friday for Minecraft. Yeah, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time.